Day 19, and let's continue making this, and I promise the last rectangle. Alright, no more rectangles after this. This is the very last one. If you want to use a template, it's about 8 centimetres by 5. It's got to be about the same width as the candle that you've wrapped. So mine works out about 5 centimetres, so you might want to adjust it a little bit. So you've done this before, you're going to put on, and I've done 2 layers together here, a couple of layers of brown, needle felt it all down. And once we've felted it down a little bit, we're going to fold it in to create a rectangle. You'll be old hands at this. You don't really need me to show you how to do this anymore, but I'll just run through it one more time. So I'm folding down the top. Measuring out the bottom. Felt that down. Then the sides. And then spending some time firming this up, lots of poking, stabbing, turning it over, going both ways, neatening up the edges a little bit. The edges don't have to be too neat, but just strengthen them up a bit. We're going to be covering those. You won't see them, but it just helps get them nice and strong. You can do a little bit of rubbing between your hands as well. That always helps bind it together a little bit. So it's quite thin. It's not too thick, this bit. We might be making it a bit thick as we go along. We'll see how it goes. But it's still a little bit flexible, but it's holding its shape. So we're going to put it on to here. So that's the wrong way around. You can see you don't want it the long bit, you want it the short bit. So you want it so it's going to work out about the same width as the wrapped candle. Doesn't have to be perfect. That's what you're looking for. So it's the shorter edge. So we're going to pop the candle out of that circle so that we can attach these easier. So squeeze that out. Now make sure that this is going to be flush to the bottom so they're matching edges there, and just a few pokes will fix it in place just to check it's roughly in the middle. And there we go. Just felt that down a little bit. And there we are, it's attached. Still a bit wobbly, but we're starting to get the shape together, so we'll strengthen it all up in a little while. So just squeeze the candle back in. And then I'm going to start working on the sides, coming in at the back a little bit, but coming in sideways. Don't forget you've got the candle in there now, so you can be careful not to bash your needle against it. You'll end up with a snapped needle. So I'm going down the sides of that circle we created around the candle to push some of the fibres through and fix that in place. You can see it's starting to bind together at the sides. It's fiddly doing this with a candle in, but it just keeps the shape from getting pulled too much out so that the candle won't fit in again. So this is a bit fiddly, try not to hit that plastic, but just take your time. And there we go. We have those two shapes now stuck together. And that's all your work done for today, and I shall see you again tomorrow.